Hi, I'm John Deming, and I have created a program that I call Power8, and it's because when I've always loved exercise, and one of my favorites was pull-ups, and unfortunately I ruptured my rotator cuff, so I couldn't do pull-ups anymore, and then I ruptured both of my knees, so I couldn't really run anymore, so I had to have another thing to do. And so I came up with these 8 exercises that really help me because I can't do pull-ups and I can't run. So it's called Power8, and the first exercise is called Balanced Rock and Roll, which is a Pilates exercise. And I'll demonstrate. So I get in, and it's a balanced exercise. So I'm always just rocking like this. Never all the way back so my head hits, and never so my feet hit the ground. So I start with that, and I do rock and roll between each exercise. So then I go to my second exercise, which is hip raises, pelvic tilts, and single leg circles. And that's really for my spine. Keeps my spine flexible. So here we go. This is hip raises and pelvic tilts. And pelvic tilt. And circles. I do more of these, of course, but I'm just doing some to give you the idea. When I finish that, I do more rock and roll. I do it between each exercise. So I do 8. I do 8 between each exercise. Now I'm into balanced crunches. And the important word here is balanced, because that's for core strength. So it's a Pilates exercise. So here we go. Notice my feet don't touch the ground and my head doesn't go back. So this is a good crunch. You can really feel it in here. But you've got to stay balanced. That's what makes the exercise effective. So when I finish that, I do a couple more rock and rolls. And then I go to, now I turn over on my knees, hands and knees, for cat-cow, which is a yoga move. And the cat-cow is with leg lifts too. So here's the first is the cat-cow. Breathe in and out. And then I add to that leg lifts, like this, real simple. And the leg lifts are just to stretch out in through my core. And so I do them, obviously I do everything with both legs. And then, after the cat-cow and the leg lifts, I go right to plank. Plank is the tough one. So, again, plank position, take a second to breathe, and then I go single leg. This is harder, a lot harder. It took me a while before I could do this easily. And I do both legs. I usually do 20 with each leg. Obviously, I'm not going to do 20 because of time. So, that's plank. Now, after I do plank, which is for your glutes and your core, I do push-ups. Now, I've been doing modified push-ups because I find I can do more. So, a regular push-up, of course, is like this. I don't go all the way down, but I go like that, which is fine if you want to. But I do modified, which is my knees are on the mat. And then I just go down feel my back flexing with each push. And I can do a lot. I think my record is 160, but that was a while back, and I don't do that anymore. Try to do 100. But as you can see, I don't go all the way down. I don't go down this far. I just go down that far. And I find that it's a very, very good exercise for your chest and for your arms. So once I finish the push-ups, I go to double leg circles. Now that means I'm back over. Oh, and I probably forgot to do my rock and roll between a couple of the exercises. But obviously I do rock and roll after each exercise. And then I finish and I'm doing double leg circles. So I get in this position and I do my double leg circles. And as you notice, when I'm doing them, I'm lifting my butt with each rep. And the circles can be as wide as you want them. The bigger you make them, the harder. So I do a medium like this, and that I find is pretty good. It works for me. So I do those, and like I said, I do 40 of most exercises. So that's what I do there, and then I finish with my rock and roll again. For this last exercise, I finish with that. I get up. Sometimes I get up real fast like this. And other times I don't. Anyway, the last exercise is my finish, and that's using squats. So I squat with a deep breath, and then let the air out. Just stretch my arms back like this. Squat. Do a couple like this. I don't go too low because I had those ruptured knees. And that's the 8 exercises. Takes me between around 10 to 12 minutes to do the complete exercises. But I find that they help me a lot. I don't mind not being able to do my pull-ups as much as before. So I hope that you find that they're helpful too and enjoy them. I do them every day. I do a quick form where I don't do all the exercises. You could too. And then other days I do obviously all the exercises. So that's what I recommend. Every day, do something. Do part of them every single day. And you will love them as much as I do, I hope. Thank you for watching, and enjoy Power 8.